Our next comic coming to the stage, he puts on some shows. He's got a showcase coming up soon. Put your hands together for Timothy Gage.
Fuck. Finally figured it out. I'm talking about my suicide note. It's 2016. I wanted to be the best suicide note out there. I'm not writing it on paper. Fuck that. It's going to be a Facebook mass message. And I'll cut it down to 2 emojis. It's going to be a gun. Pretty self-explanatory. Pretty grim. But then I'm going to follow it up with a winky face to give my friends the gift of regret. Like they feel like they did something. Like everything that they've ever done bad for me. That one time that I asked for a beer at the bar and they didn't give it to me. They're like, fuck, he killed himself over that beer? Damn it. It's all my fault. You guys ever wonder who's out here? There's nobody out here. Oh no, oh, she has a cool top. You have a cool top, can you hear me? No, I could. I guess she can't. So I figured out what I'm gonna do for my birthday. I've got a birthday list. I'm going to see Merr in Chicago. I'm gonna buy myself some records, because I'm obviously a hipster. Try to eat pizza before it gets cool. And then the final thing, I'm going to get an exorcism. And I think it's past due. You guys ever use these mic stands? Does this one work better? Is this better? My joke's funnier?
They are.
So I'm going to make a new app. New app called Snatch Chat. I don't know how it's going to work though, because I don't know how well labias can type. I think autocorrect is going to have to help him out with that one. I got myself in a jam here. There we go. I don't know how well labia lips can type. Like, would you have to do, like, that would be the prerequisite for it. You'd have to learn how to use your labia, to use your touchpad. Get a whole new phone just for that app. So I think it's pretty apparent I've had a boyfriend. His name was Uncle Gary. Because he was my Uncle Gary. Yeah, I was molested from 8 to 17. 25, going through a dry spell. Yeah. So, this 14-year-old Chinese girl frame in front of you, it's available. It's available. I'm into light fondling, maybe some light penetration. So ladies, if you're into that, I'm game. Totally game. I like to ask myself, and I think it's pretty apparent after all the jokes you've heard so far, I like to ask myself who I am. I've finally figured it out. I'm a walking PSA, not to smoke while you're pregnant. You get a kid that pops out with a 9-year-old smoker's voice. I mean, they're going to have to live their life as a twink. They're going to be pretty popular in prison and get passed around like a hot potato, so that'll be fun. And they're going to be hung like the Gerber baby. That was my uncle's favorite thing about me. Finally, I made a mistake in my life. Well, I think I made more than one. But I dated a Mormon. It's weird dating somebody that doesn't believe in premarital kissing, but then that turns into the first person that you fist. You've never seen an O face on somebody's face like you saw on hers when I yelled, Hadouken! that was less of an O face and more of a surprise face. So if you know Sarah, she's ruined. She's ruined. Falcon Punch? Nobody? Nothing? How do they pick the dogs for bestiality? Is it as simple as going to the pound? You know, they just show up and can I see him get hard? Sir, I'm gonna need to know why you're here. I don't want to go into it right now. Do you just have some like dog Viagra you can force feed them and expedite the process? No, sir, I'm really going to need to know. I'm starting a bestiality website. I need some cast members. Sir, you should have just told me when you walked in. We've got a whole separate room in the back. They're mainly the beaten and abused amputee dogs. I want to let you know because we've had complaints there's no dachshunds because we think that's a two-person operation. It just adds to production costs. We're trying to help you. Finally, do you guys know what retard whack-a-mole is? Nobody? Okay, I'll tell you. So, retard whack-a-mole is when you go to Long John Silver's right before they close, and you see a table full of Down syndrome children, doing their thing, and one girl just can't help herself. She's freaking out in this chair, and you look over and she yells, "Quit looking at me!" So, of course, you stop looking at her. I'm not going to argue with her. Then she whips back around, looks dead in the eyes, and says, "He just wants to fuck me!" Then all the other kids start popping up saying, "She said the word, she said the word, she said the word." And so all the wranglers go around popping back into their seats. Retard whack-a-mole. You learned something new today. Just pat yourselves on the back. Yep, that was some darkness for you. My name's Timothy Gage.